Assalamu alaikum and hello viewers. Welcome to another interesting episode of your favorite talk show segment of What's Up Doha with me, your host Zunira Malik. Viewers, as we all say that first impression is the last impression, especially in a corporate world. Whether you're looking for a job or pitching for funding your own startups or portraying yourself as a leader of a company, those first impressions are hard to change. So it's crucial for us to get it right the first time. My guest today is a professional consultant for image protocol and etiquettes that caters to individuals and companies as well. She is the founder of Glam Your Image, a licensed consultant from Protocol School of Washington, having her experience acknowledged from various countries like Singapore, UK and USA. She is also a member of AICI, which is Association of Image Consultants International. It gives me a great pleasure to have her on my show today. So let's welcome together the gorgeous and graceful Miss Elisabete Reis. Hi Elisabete and welcome to the show.
Hello Zunira, thank you so much for having me.
You are looking lovely, I must say, looking as gorgeous as always.
Thank you.
So may I know whom are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Pinko, a top and a skirt by Pinko, located at the Villaggio Mall. They have a beautiful collection.
So is it separate pieces that you chose or is it one dress together?
No, this is actually two separate pieces. You can mix and match, which is a great thing because you see how many colors on the skirt.
And I see some animal printing inside and it's a beautiful...
It is. It's a very different print and I thought, oh wow, this is something quite unique. So, especially for your show.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really complimenting my show today. And how long have you been into Doha?
I've been in Doha almost for 10 years.
Okay.
Yes.
10 years. And in the same field you started your career in Doha?
Yes, in Doha. As an image consultant, Glam Your Image is a Portuguese company.
Okay.
I came here and as a freelancer I started working on image consultancy and then as time went by I upgraded my skills and I also added etiquette and protocol to my services. So nowadays, Glam Your Image, you can not only have image consultancy, styling, shop for an occasion, but you can also have etiquette and protocol, which I think it's really useful.
So I would start with how actually or what actually influenced you to switch from a flight attendant, as you told me before that you were working for an airlines before.
I did for some years.
Yeah, to giving an image consultancy.
I was always very adventurous. I got it from my parents.
Okay.
So when I was on my last year of university, this opportunity to fly for the Portuguese airline came up and I thought, oh wow, this is great. I'm in my last year of university, I can do something fun, travel and get to know new places. So I decided to join the airline. That was great. That was great for a while. I really enjoyed. I also worked a lot with image consultancy almost because we had a lot of courses on...
Oh yeah, in your field you had to go through stages, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even grooming and makeup and social skills, customer service, all of that. So that was just complementing my passion, So
were you always conscious about your image and how you're representing yourself around?
Yeah.
Were you like since your childhood, were you conscious about it? Because I see some girls nowadays, they're really conscious of what colors they are wearing, you know, small little girls.
Yes.
Were you that kind of a kid?
I was, even as a teenager. I really like looking at some friends of mine that I thought they were really trendy, really fashionable, and I always like to observe them and to learn from them.
Do you like to follow the fashion trends? And what is your personal fashion statement?
Well, I like to follow to a certain extent. So the work I do with people is so much more deep than trends. So my goal when I work with someone is for them to discover themselves, to discover who they are, to wear their best colors, to know what's their best side, because all of that builds up confidence. So I believe that a trend only works if you are confident to wear it. So it does not matter if the fashion world say, oh, this is a trend, now everyone has to wear it.
Yeah, like I see around so many ladies wearing a boyfriend jeans or girlfriend jeans, whether I don't think so it's suitable for their age or their style.
That's exactly my goal when I work with someone is wear the jean, for example, that suits your body type.
Of course.
Not the jean that suits a celebrity's body type or your friend or someone
or what's in trend.
You know, or what's in trend. So I do follow trends to a certain extent, but if it's something that completely not suits either my body type, my personality, or the image that I think it's right for me, I will simply not wear it. That's it, as simple as that. And I recommend everyone that follow the trends if you really think they fit. Like today we're wearing almost the same colors. It's a Pantone color for these years. So it's a lovely trend, right? But it suits my skin, it suits your skin. So fair enough. But if it was something horrendous on your skin, why would you wear it? Just because it's a trend?
Since you're an image consultant, people are of course looking at you as their ideal image. So are you that conscious every time you go around that, oh, everything has to be perfect?
Well,
do you go for perfections even going out for a grocery?
It's just when I get ready in the morning, I get ready for my day, you know, so it might be a more casual day and then I might wear something more casual, but it doesn't mean because, oh, I'm just going to the supermarket, I can wear the pajamas or, you know, no, I will wear maybe something very nice, relaxed, casual, but yeah, I think about it. I think about it, and
you're conscious about it.
I'm conscious about it, and I like it. This is the thing.
This is something not a burden on you or not a pressure.
No,
but you love doing it.
Dressing up or doing my makeup or taking care of my skin, it's not a burden.
That's great. Are you fond of abayas?
I do. I love abayas because they are very practical, very elegant, and in a country like Qatar, where you have to observe the rules of dressing, because it's a Muslim country, so I believe that we do have to be careful with what we wear and how we wear it. So sometimes if I have a party, and you know, parties, women's parties are indoors, so as soon as you go inside, it's women's only. You can have a revealing dress, or you can have a more an outfit showing more skin. But just going from your home to the venue can be hard, can be difficult. So if you throw an abaya on top of your dress, off you go, you look actually super glamorous. And the abayas I own by Dibaj, they are a dress on itself, so sometimes you don't even want to remove them. And it's just such an easy way. Or the wraps that you can go to the supermarket and with literally have your pajamas and just wrap an abaya on top, and you always look perfect. So definitely,
So Elisabete, as this is a Gulf country and there is more of abayas around, and there you don't see much of trends and much of revealing dresses here. How do you deal your clients here? Are you having clients who wear abayas, and are you a mentor for them, or how are you dealing with such clients?
I have clients from every nationality. There's a process that we go through, what your body type and your body structure and your weight and everything plays a role.
So you work with them individually?
Individually, because then we can work on the best fabric for this abaya or that abaya or this cut, because abayas have every shape,
so many
every
varieties
fabric,
now,
and even colors. Because now,
before there were no colors. Now you get to see.
Even the black ones, they have embroidery. So should it be off-white or white or pink, or so there are so many considerations you can make.
Okay, that's
yes, absolutely.
And
so
what about men?
Important.
What about men? How do you deal with?
Well, a man, you want to know also the best colors for you, because ties, shirts, everything works together or not. So you want to know also your body type, what type of suits you better, the American type, the English type, the European, you know, so all of these. And mostly if local men, they want a functional closet to travel, for example, because in Qatar they wear the thobe. So it's important for them to build a functional closet that they can travel, feel comfortable, because it's hard when you wear every day your thobe. Sometimes it's so comfortable, so easy, but when you travel, then you have to put on pants and suits and shirts and ties, and you have to match everything to make everything work.
And your look totally changed with thobe and other dresses.
Yes, absolutely. And for expats, the same. So men here, they attend a lot of meetings, they have positions that they should give the example, so there's a lot of interest on how should I wear my colors or the best suit for me, or all of that.
Any of your clients that you found the hardest to work with?
I worked with one who was paralyzed from her waist down, so that was a huge challenge to I mean, the color consultation was fine, of course. We studied her colors, best colors for her, everything. But then, body type, how do you...
Was she chubby or
yes,
what kind of
yes,
body type?
Yes, she was. So that was a challenge, but it was also one of the most rewarding experiences for me in my career. I absolutely love that. I've learned so much from the strength of that woman that I will never forget it. I had the opportunity to work with someone else who also had a problem due to a surgery that went wrong. She couldn't go to the washroom, so she had to carry a specific bag. So the bag was a challenge, how to hide the bag,
with,
how to make a dress work with the bag
inside,
and all that she had going on there. So that was a huge challenge. I still am in contact with her, one of the most amazing women I have ever met. Beautiful, 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 with a lovely family. And she says that I made an impact in her life. She's so wrong. She made a huge impact in my life. And
but such kind of things you can never forget in your life.
You can't. And this is what makes you be blessed for what you have.
True, and I think your work is amazing, that you're making people feel so beautiful from inside and out, of course.
Yeah, I always say inside out, but also outside in. Because, I think when you look good, you feel good, you know, and I think
and when
it's
you
really
get compliments,
important.
especially,
you get compliments.
You really feel good.
Exactly. Why I recommend everyone to have a color consultation and a body type consultation and all of that, because the more you know about yourself, the more you know about your colors, which colors suit you best. Or have you ever experienced when people tell you, "Oh, are you okay? Do you look sick today?"
Yeah.
And you don't
when
feel
I don't
sick,
have my makeup on.
or just because you're wearing the wrong color very close to your face. So that affects directly. It creates
shades on your face.
Exactly, under eye circles and all of that. So if you wear the colors that suit you best close to your face, that will not happen. They will give you a glow, an instant glow. So I start by introducing the color consultation, the body type consultation, and then from that hour of conversation, I already can see what you struggle most with, what are the areas you need to work more on. So for example, if you are struggling with your work closet, I can guide you into that direction, and we can just focus our attention in building a successful closet for you, so that when you go to work, you know exactly what you wear and you are confident with your closet.
And do you work with them closely to edit their closet?
Yes, absolutely. So I go to your house, I will go with you through your closet, I'll check everything you have. It's not like the TV shows, oh this, no, that, no, that's just for TV, because at the end of the day, what makes me feel that I did a good job is that you learned something, and you can go by yourself to the shops, and although everyone texts me and still sends me pictures and asks me, It's different because they know they can go, they can choose the right item for them.
Yeah.
So individuals pretty much is on building up a successful closet for regardless if you are a stay-at-home mom like I work with many, and they just want to feel better, they just want to dress smart casual for their days, you know, or is a working mom that needs to learn both sides, the going back to work and also the casual wear, so, or businesswomen, on all of that. So usually the consultations that I do with individuals most is all towards the closet. So very seldom I do just a shopping trip or something, because I think it's a waste of money for you.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to go with you shopping, to recommend something, oh this and that looks good on you, and then we go home and you don't know what to do with that. So I rather work with you from A to Z, and then next time you go shopping, you really know what to buy and how to buy, and that is what makes me happy.
Along with image consultancy, you also give life coaching as well. Remember, you told me once that also you do a workshops where you teach mothers to deal with the teenagers and teenagers to deal with the day-to-day wearing and everything. So tell us more about that.
It's a very important part of what I do, the different groups of people. So it can be stay-at-home moms that are going through a phase where they had very busy careers and they suddenly are following their husbands into Qatar and they are not working, they're staying at home, and some moms are enjoying it, taking a break, relaxing, taking care of the kids, of the husband, the family. Some moms struggle with that. So it's a different group.
Yeah.
So there's a different way of coming in and of talking to them about their image and about how can they look better. There's another group which is women going through menopause, for example, which is very challenging.
Very challenging.
And you suddenly are bored with everything in you, and your closet is number one usually.
Yeah.
So then there's another group, moms struggling with teenage daughters, because there's always that. I was a teenage daughter, and I was a bit tough to my mom during those years. So I know how hard is that. And for a mom to help her daughter, it can be really challenging. And also the daughters do not listen to their moms. So sometimes they listen to me, they don't listen to their moms. And most probably I'm the same age of their moms, you know. But because it's also natural, you know, at that age that you challenge your parents.
I think teenage itself is a challenging age.
It is. So I love those group talks, because again, it's a completely different side. I love one workshop I do about, again, the psychology of style, because it helps define better, or which style suits you better. Romantic, alluring, classic, traditional, creative, dramatic. There's so many. None of them has to do with brands. Brands just design for every style, that's true. And you have some brands that are more dramatic than others, or that, but not because you are a dramatic that you have to wear that brand or that brand. So I don't believe in that.
You mean brand doesn't complement your image?
No, not at all. It's not because you are wearing Armani that you are looking good, because I've seen people not knowing how to wear brands.
Not knowing how to carry them. Even.
Not knowing that. I always say in my workshops, one of the coolest things I have learned is you're not born confident. You learn how to be confident.
And you think this confidence should be built in since your childhood, since your teenage,
absolutely.
or which is the best stage to build confidence in a child?
Since you start talking to your children, instead of telling my daughter every day, oh, you're so cute, or you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, which she is, and I believe in that. So
I'm sure she must be.
I really think she is the most beautiful creature in the world.
Every mother thinks that.
Or my boys. I have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl, and as much as I want to tell them that, sometimes I refrain and I tell them, oh my God, you're so intelligent. Look at what you just said. That is so smart. Did you say that? Wow, you sounded so confident. And wow, Sophia, look the way you're doing that. That shows you can do it. So I try to pick up other words from the list of words that they keep hearing, instead of just, oh, you're so cute, you're so pretty, you are a princess.
So motivational praises.
Yes, absolutely.
So okay, now what about those people, Elisabete, who are not ready to dress up themselves, who are not happy with themselves, and who just, even I have seen some people here going on interviews with slippers. You know, because they don't care about the image. All they care about is what they speak, what they say, what they gain, and what they learn. So what about those people? What would you
I've met
have to
some.
say on
I've met some. I've met some people that say that they don't care about the way they look. And I did some tests. Okay, so let's do a test, which is you go to one of your talks wearing whatever you want to wear, and then you go to one of your talks wearing whatever I suggest. Deal? Okay, deal. And then they changed, because it does. It's there. It's not. I don't need to say anything. It's just there. You look like a completely different person. Have you seen those makeover programs where they had hair from the 80s, and and then suddenly
the makeup is done and everything is different now.
And this really creates, there's no one saying, oh wow, we should have kept that 80s image, or everyone they might not like everything, but at least they like something, and the person usually feels better and more confident. So slippers for interviews, sorry, unless you interviewing for Baywatch, then you can wear slippers.
So now let's talk about the bloggers here, since I think every other girl you see here is becoming a blogger. No matter what she's wearing, what she's doing, she's a blogger, even if she's not putting up her own pictures, but she's a blogger. So tell me about this, that this thing is coming a lot now in Doha.
It's becoming a bit out of proportion because there's no more rules. You just can literally open an Instagram account and just say you are whatever. And it is very important that we are truth to ourselves and to the people that start liking and following, because then if you're not, what is this world going to be? You just because I can take care of a wound of one of my kids, I'm a doctor. No, just because you dress very well, or you have this nice way of dressing, you become an expert on styling and a designer. So it's all becoming to a point where I think also media, because brands, if a brand sees that you have so many followers, they most probably hire you, but then you're not even being truthful to your followers, because you are just wearing that because the brand is paying you. You most probably didn't even choose it. Or I have many friends, bloggers, I love them to death, but it's just something that I always tell them, are you guys being honest with yourselves and with your followers?
I would love to know, since you're an image consultant, who has been your inspiration throughout your learning experience?
Christina Wong and Carla Mathis were huge for me.
They are the same field as yours?
They are masters in image consultancy. All the Lynn Marks, oh my God, she's amazing. I mean, you see, the more I think of them, the more names come up to my mind.
So Elisabete, before we say goodbye to our viewers, I would like you to give some fashion advice or message for our viewers.
My advice, or what I would like to recommend everyone, is to learn more about yourselves. So learn which colors suit you best, learn what is your body type, what is your style of clothing, and all together with your personality, work in creating a successful closet, either for your casual life or for your work life. But I think after you know all of this knowledge, you have to be really happy with what you wear. So regardless of it's in trend or if your friend like it or not, you have to like it. So you have to invest in pieces that make you happy, make you shine, and every time you wear them, you feel like $1 million. I think this is the right look for you, is the look that makes you really happy.
Thank you so much, Elisabete, for taking your precious time out for this interview today. and I really appreciate it, and I really had a great time with you. Thank you so much for being on my show.
Thank you, Zunira. It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me here today. Again, you putting very good use to social media, so doing very informative.
More of an awareness thing, yeah.
A lot of different things. I've watched your interviews before. I've learned from the people that were here with you. So, and you're showing us something very different.
I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.